Hello, welcome back to the Wrestling Newsroom. I'm your host, All Things Wrestling, and today we're going to be looking at all the wrestling news from Thursday. We start with a bit of an update on the Women Super Showdown situation. First off, WrestleVotes mentioned that female talents will be on the flight to Saudi Arabia. The idea was months ago for the women's match to happen at the show, which was planned to be Nia Jax versus Natalya. But with a bit more on that, Pro Wrestling Sheet has been reporting that WWE officials have been going back and forth with Saudi Arabia's General Sport Authority trying to get a women's match approved. So as of now, we don't know if it's confirmed, but it does look like WWE really wants to do a women's match, break through that thing. But as Dave Meltzer stated, Saudi Arabia has had women in entertainment as of circus performances and entertainment and stuff like that. So this isn't nothing's new. So why the Sports General Authority have a problem with women wrestling, I don't actually know. Because women have been doing stuff elsewhere in Saudi Arabia. So it's just a weird ass situation. And I don't want to be talking about Saudi Arabia anymore. I want to talk about 2K20. They are doing a mega trailer similar to the NFL 100 commercial from Super Bowl. It's going to feature Stone Cold Steve Austin, Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, and many, many more. A lot of money has been spent on this, and apparently it's going to be fantastic. I can't wait to see what they're going to do. And then Mark Henry addressed Goldberg versus The Undertaker. He said, it's not about the wins and losses Goldberg and Undertaker have amassed in all the years. It's two of the greatest wrestling icons in the history of the game in fantasy warfare. If I was Goldberg and mentioned my family and my kids, I'd go on TV tonight. This was from yesterday. Which, why would he go on TV tonight? Because you said this on Wednesday when SmackDown had already happened. I don't know. Listen, dude, you're the man. You will bleed just like anyone else. You wanted the Goldberg that was 100 now, right? You got him. If they get that guy, you don't need the build-up, you don't need a storyline, you just need to turn the music on, let the two monsters walk to the ring, and it'll be like Godzilla versus Mothra. Yeah, that's basically what he said. And that's literally what Goldberg went and said. I don't know if he actually watched SmackDown. Probably not. But yeah, I can't wait for the match. And then let's just get the Super Showdown stuff that I've got to talk about out of the way. First off, the Usos will be going against a Revival in the pre-show match. Fantastic. Hopefully they'll do a good show. And then due to a betting website, 5dimes.eu, they did the underdogs and favourites for the show. The favourites going in are Goldberg, Triple H, Ollie and McIntyre for the 50-man Battle Royale. Ollie first, then McIntyre. Baron Corbin, Dolph Ziggler, Bobby Lashley, Shane McMahon, Andrade, and the Lucha House Party. Do these people know wrestling? Like, you put in the most likely to win is Baron Corbin and Bobby Lashley and Shane McMahon. Okay. I don't even know what the hell is going through that guy's head. And then an injury update on Mickie James. She has injured her ACL and will be requiring knee surgery, so she could be out of upwards to 9 months, if not longer. A shame to say, but I think Mickey's career may soon be over because it's a massive injury, and with the age she is and the career she's had, I think she may hang up the boots soon. Then Ryback talked about AEW. Said, I'm excited we got AEW here and I'm very happy for Cody and everyone involved. They have a huge advantage in wrestling right now because they started fresh and they can do it right. They can do wrestling better than WWE. Now, are they going to come in and take over right away? Not right away. But if they put out a great product and take care of the wrestlers, every pro wrestler will want to go and wrestle there. You are not wrong. But Dean Malenko also talked about AEW because he's now a producer backstage, saying, "I'm excited. Anything that brings wrestling back a little bit and gives Guy an opportunity to go out and make a living. It's got a lot of energy. People are talking about it. I'm happy to be part of it. I've been busy in the last 18 years and haven't had the opportunity to see a lot of these young guys. I'm looking forward to that for sure. I've been weighing my options and seeing where I was going to land. I've known Cody for several years and his family. I just thought that it was an opportunity I needed to go to." And on AEW veteran performers, I don't think it's a secret recipe on why these guys stay around. They take care of themselves. Guys like Chris Jericho, he reinvents himself all the time and does different things. Yeah, you're not wrong on Chris Jericho and that one, Dean Malenko. And then Goldberg gets to write and control his own promos. It was said that was not a script. That leads me to a good topic on why the hell promos are scripted in the first place. I've got a lot of opinions about this. Please check out tomorrow's podcast for my opinion on scripted promos, because I'm just going to save that. But either way, Goldberg's promo is pretty damn good, and that's proves what happens when you let the wrestlers speak for themselves. And then Big E says he couldn't get fired if he tried. He sent out a tweet saying, "College-aged man, Jaren's bottle in hand, would never believe we'd have this interaction." And as Evil Lemon said, "On one hand, I absolutely love Big E being himself on Twitter. The other hand, last month on Twitter has had me scared for his career. Please don't go. You're literally one of the only highlights in WWE. Next to Bray right now, at least secure a position in AEW first." Florida Man said, "Like the episode of Seinfeld where George purposely gets stains on Babe Ruth's jersey and drags a World Series trophy through the parking lot, I couldn't get fired if I tried." And then Wrestle Circus says, "Come wrestle for us. I'm sure you'd get fired and we'll both get sued, or maybe we'll just see how well that independent contractor label really holds up in court. Either way, it would be a haluva ride." So yeah, apparently he can't get fired, which does not surprise me, to be honest with WWE. They ain't going to let him go for shit, are they? And then Impact star Killer Cross, who's reportedly asked for his release, published a video calling out Jon Moxley for a match, saying, "Some fascinating information has just been brought to my attention. Apparently there's a lunatic here in my city. Some guy running around talking about time, change, paragon shifts. Apparently he's carving hourglasses into bar tops just like this. If you could be so kind to deliver a message for me. If you see him, please let him know that someone is looking for him and that he was better off staying in prison." So by the sound of that, it's Dean Ambrose and he's calling him out for a match. Which, yeah, Killer Cross versus Jon Moxley. I'm going to go for that one. Sorry, I called him Dean Ambrose. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to get used to calling him Jon Moxley, because Jon Moxley and Dean Ambrose are two completely different people. And also, Jon Moxley kicks Dean Ambrose's ass. And yeah, that looks like all SmackDown Live audience. That's the last thing we got to talk about today. We have the numbers on not bad. Last week it did 2.072 million. This week it did 2.016. So down, what's that, like 50,000 people? So not too bad, but just not the amazing numbers. I mean, it's still kicking the ass of the last few weeks, because you got a 1.8, 1.9, 1.8, 1.9. It's still doing a lot better than that, but still not amazing. Need to pull the numbers up, SmackDown, because you kick Raw's ass anyway. And yes. Do we have any other wrestling news? No, that's not interesting. Jon Moxley. He just did some promos, but he doesn't have to say written, and I can't really play wrestling promos on this channel. But yeah, Sami Zayn will be running another fundraiser campaign to raise money for medical relief in Syria. This time, the time to begin at the same time as WWE Showdown in Saudi Arabia. Obviously, that timing is set for a reason. Syria and Saudi Arabia do not like each other. But yeah, I like the fact that Sami is going out there trying to get aid to people in Syria. Congratulations, Sami Zayn. You are an inspiration to everyone, mate. You do work hard, and you are a very, very charitable man, and I like that. Good job, Sami. And yeah, if you can stick it to Saudi Arabia while you're doing it, do it, mate. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and I shall catch you all tomorrow for the podcast, Super Showdown, and tonight I'll be playing The Walking Dead Season 1, Episode 2 on Procrastination City, so check that out. Bye!